The 501 shelter, there are solar powered showers here. Solar powered, I guess you'd call it. The rain barrels are painted black to heat them up. And you got a water hose. Oh, pretty cool. Here it gets pretty warm though. Good morning everyone. Slow and steady here. Day 81. A couple miles into it. Left a 501 shelter not too long ago. And pretty cool place. It was almost a full house in there, but that shelter's so big, you don't feel it. Other than some good snorers in there. Different sounds I haven't heard in a while. And immediately you get on trail and you're back at the rocks. Anyway, today we're gonna hit 1200 here. If I didn't just pass it, once I hang up here, I'm gonna take a look and see where 1200 miles is. It's possible I just walked right by it, but it happens. But anyway, you get to 15 or 24 today. Either go to a shelter or go to Bob's family in the Port Clinton area. We'll just see how the rocks do. So far it's been pretty rocky, so a little bit slow going, but I think we may be getting a little better at it. I don't want to speak too loud, the rocks will hear me. They'll make it impossible. But anyway, the feet were pretty sore this morning still, but they're feeling a lot better now. Without ibuprofen. With ibuprofen, I wouldn't even know they were there, I think, but so we'll see. Maybe a couple of shorter days have helped, but no matter what, we'll make the miles today. We'll get our 15 or 20 or 24 or whatever. Whatever the body says it's enough, it's enough. All right, let me get off here and look for mile 1200 if I didn't already walk by it. We'll catch up through the day. All right, that's 1200 miles down. You know what that means, other than just walk 1200 miles. Also means there's less than 1,000 miles to go. It's hard to believe. The trail this year is 1197.4 or 5. I don't remember exactly. I could look on the tag, but wow, it's 997 to go. And there's some tough ones coming up in that 999, 997. So we'll see how that goes. But sometimes you have to stop and think about how far you've come. I'm not a very contemplative guy like that, but this one's a big one, I think. And just one step closer. We'll see how the coming weeks treat the feet. Right now they're doing all right, but it could be a whole lot better. But thanks to everyone who's made it possible. My mother and my father, they've gone out of their way above and beyond to help out. My stepmother, she's doing great and supporting me and watching every night. Thank you very much. My sister and all her support, my personal friends that watch and comment often and think I'm nuts for trying this, well, who won't recognize me, who didn't recognize me with a beard, now won't recognize me with a little less body weight. We'll see how long we keep it off. I understand you don't keep it off too long after you quit this hike, so we'll see. And of course to everyone that watches on here and gives me all the encouragement. 99.9% of everything you guys write is very positive, so much appreciated. Enough negativity in the world. Don't need it out here, just trying to do a little walk in the woods. See if we can make it to Katahdin for Independence Day or somewhere around there. That's the goal. Nothing special, especially firm about that date. Just that's a good ballpark time. I'd like to get up there and move on to some of the other crazy stuff I got planned for the year. So anyway, thanks for watching for however long you have, and if you're there from the beginning, and over 1,200 miles, including the approach trail down in Georgia. So far, Pennsylvania is rocky, but not terrible. Not yet. We'll see. Still have 100 miles of Pennsylvania left. We'll see what she has to offer. But there's been some beautiful parts of Pennsylvania, so It's one of the longer states on the AT, so you go through a whole lot of different terrain. But pretty cool state. Learned a little bit about it and saw some areas I would have never seen before or in the future without doing this little hike. Anyway, stay tuned. Let's see if anything to show you today and see if we do 15 or 24 or somewhere in between. Thanks for all the support, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. I was hoping someone would make a 1200 out of rocks for Rocksylvania, and they did. It was not us, I swear. They even put the little colon in there like it's noon. That's pretty funny. Somebody else made another 1200. It was covered up by leaves, but Bob saw it, so we just cleaned it up a little. It's a little past 1200 for this year, but somebody took the time to make it, so might as well clean it up. There's a little reroute of the AT, Berks County High Point, and the old AT closed for environmental reasons. All right, let's go over here and see the newish AT. All right, it's 11 a.m. The rains have just started. Let's see how heavy they get. It's supposed to be half an inch or more today, I believe. It's about 53 degrees out. T-shirt and shorts, of course. We'll see. We may have to put a raincoat on if it gets too heavy with the rain, just to keep from getting too cold. But we'll see. Still have a few miles to go before we decide if we're going to stay at the shelter or head on into Port Clinton. Those are the tough choices out here because that's a 9 or 9.5 mile difference. So it doesn't sound like much, but at the end of the day, the feet think that's might as well be 2 or 3 marathons. So we'll see. But you know, 24 miles isn't it's not a terrible day. So we'll see. We got a reasonably early start. Saw somebody leave at 6 a.m. Now that was a nice early start. But I like to get up and cook breakfast and take my time in the morning. Let's see how bad the rain gets. Well, we decided to skip the shelter, do another 9 or so, go straight into Port Clinton and Hamburg. Ran into a train. Got Bob, Stick the Eagle up there if you want to see somebody a little more fun than me on YouTube. And you got Cool Hand Luke coming around the tree here. What's up, Cool Hand? Met him last night. Can't shake him, he was hiking too fast. But we'll go up here and spend the night and hit Cabela's and enjoy a little town food and try to gain a little fat back for the night and go burn it off tomorrow. Stay tuned. All right, that pretty much wraps up, minus a short little walk into town. Day 81, that was 24 plus miles, and that last half mile was straight down the mountain into Port Clinton. Railroad is over there. I'm not quite into town yet, but it's nice and quiet here and flat, and I could walk without too much effort here. So just wanted to thank you all for joining me today on this little adventure. I'll show you what I can once we get into town. Here's a little overview. Sign anyway. Appalachian National Scenic Trail. Talks about groundwater and all kinds of goodies. But anyway, before the rest of the crowd catches up with me, and let you know what the plans were. So that 24 miles, and now like I mentioned earlier, so get a ride into Hamburg and visit Cabela's, do some laundry, take a shower, eat lots of bad food, and probably get back at it in the morning. So stay tuned and make sure you hit that subscribe button if there's anything you like here. Hit the thumbs up, leave me a comment, do whatever. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, and I'll catch up real soon. I answer everything. Sometimes it's pretty delayed, so bear with me while I'm waiting on internet and time and all those good things. So, well, I'll show you what I can tonight, so catch up soon. Bye. Once you get down the down the trail, real steep. And you cross a whole bunch of train tracks here. A cool old train station. And head over here to the bridge. Walk down this way, I guess. Find out. All right, here's a little mini moment of zen before I call it quits today. And here's where we go. Get to Port Clinton. Once you pass the little residential area, come to a bridge, cross over on Broad Street. And that is downtown over there. It's small, but I understand they have a little bit of everything you need. About ready to go find out. Railroad Boulevard and Broad Street. Oh, plenty of trout if you're a fisherman. Took the firehouse there on the left. And a whole bunch of people lined up for something at this white building. Let's go see. Here's the scene outside Port Clinton Hotel. A whole bunch of smelly hikers in there eating. It was real good food though. Decent prices. And right across the little side street is a Port Clinton peanut shop. Right on the main strip here.